Hi everybody, welcome back to NotTFC episode 32 with me, Sid, and yeah, we are here. I've put a few kind of plans down. I want to try and get this structure, this settlement, or at least certainly everything this side of the walls, and maybe, I don't think we're going to get much back here. We might get a little bit around on the other side of the castle. And get a few structures in so this place starts to look a little bit more complete, because we are, whilst we're not coming close to the end of this series, I do need to start working on NotTFC version 2, and that will obviously involve world reset, new mods, new stuff, all sorts of fun games, and I'd like to put this place to bed before we do that. I've still got plans and things to do with the mod. You know, the packet's not anywhere near. However, we are going to need some things, and one of the things I have determined that we do need is, we're going to have to get some of this going. I think, yeah, we've got the plate. We've got. Okay, we're going to certainly need at least 2 then, aren't we? Maybe, have I got a tough tool rod? I have got a tough tool rod. What have we got in there? Aluminium, brass and gold. How the hell did I manage to do that? 3 blocks of iron. Let's chuck those in. I need some stone, and we are going to make ourselves something we should have made ourselves a long time ago, and I don't know, well, I do know why I didn't make it, and that's because realistically there's not a huge amount of point in strip mining in this, because obviously we've got geolysis, and that means that all of the ores and everything appear in large concentrations rather than things. So well, anyway, we're going to make a hammer. That's what we're beating around the bush here, but we are making a hammer. I've already got a tussle binding, so I didn't need that. Okay, I don't suppose you can read. You can. Interesting. Okay, well, we can put the large sword blade pattern in there because we're not doing that one. So a hammer is a hammerhead. Tough. Oh, we don't need a tough binding. Interesting. So I would like to make a hammer, please. Thank you. I think I've already got a tough tool rod. I've got that. So the only thing we really need in here is a little bit of gold. We'll do that. Right, there's a hammer cast. We'll pop you away for the time being. We'll come back to there and we'll do that one, and we need to decide what we're making said hammer out of. Now I'm going to need obsidian if I'm going to make it out of the plates. Plates take 8, so and obsidian, if let's just melt 1. I can't remember how much that, well, we should be able to tell, shouldn't we? It makes 2 ingots worth. So yeah, we need a little bit more obsidian if we're going to do obsidian plates, which we can certainly achieve. We should probably also melt up some cobalt, not cobalt. Why was I thinking cobalt? A couple of things of that, and those that will go in there to make more stuff. We'll put that away. Right, let's go find some lava and consequently some, well, soon to be obsidian, at least especially once I've gone and done this. Thank you, infinite water source. And yeah, I've also put a little one down there. There's one behind the stables as well. Now, I think we don't think we need to resort to the horses, do we? I don't like taking when I'm looking for lava. There is a pool right up there. No, I don't. When I'm looking for lava, I don't like taking horses, because horses have a habit of wandering into the pool while you're trying to do stuff with it, and you know, Well, I like to keep hold of my horses once I've gone to the trouble of catching them and you know, putting saddles on them and everything and naming them. You know, don't want to kind of burn them up. So yeah, NotTFC 2. I'm still torn on the hexagonal terrain mod, and I've still got to do a little bit more testing on that. But definitely think we are going to be ditching Tinkers in favour of... Hello, Piggy. Ditching Tinkers in favour of Primal Core and Kitsune's Forgecraft, I think it's called off the top of my head. That just seems to me to be an absolute no-brainer. It was made for doing this kind of thing. I did look at it for version 1, and it wasn't so much that I didn't think it fitted, I didn't really feel like at the time I had the time and energy to dedicate to the learning curve for it, to put it into a mod pack. I'm sticking to that story. Right, you... Yeah, I thought you had. Right, there we go. And then we should be okay to mine up a little bit of this stuff. And I've got some cobalt in the oven to repair my pick a little bit as well, because it's a little bit warm. Anyway, I'm going to grab myself all of this, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, there's a nice little pond here now. I don't like leaving them holes behind me, and it only takes a moment to fill them with water, and obviously that makes for a better environment. I'm very tempted actually to fill this ravine with water as well, you know. I mean, it's kind of asking for it. You know what, I'm gonna... Whee! I don't know what we've got down it. We've got a fair bit of stuff down here actually. We're going to need to block that off, I think. And I know that's slate and I don't want slate, but you know, it's not that rare that we can't get more. However, I should have brought 2 buckets down with me, shouldn't I? Not a problem. We'll fix that. Let me just fill this in, because it's an eyesore, and I don't like eyesores. You know, you go to the trouble of starting to build things nice, and oh, hello, I almost forgot that. And you know, almost miss certain things. This won't take but a moment though. Yeah, back in a moment. Well, I did it. I don't know why I did it. Well, I do know why I did it. It actually achieves nothing. But we've filled the ravine from one end to the other with water. There's obviously still a drop off of these higher elevations, but you know, that is fine. At least I don't fall down and kill myself. And I just think it looks nicer. I don't know about you, but I have this habit, and it's not a habit. It's, yeah, well, maybe it is a habit. I don't know. It's a predilection really for doing what are considered sometimes tedious things. You know, there's jobs in life which are just boring and nobody enjoys them, and every now and again I get the urge to do something tedious. It's relaxing. It just allows me to switch off and turn the brain off, stop thinking about things, stop worrying about things, stop being concerned or even, you know, interested in things. Just be me. So there's one block which is 2. So if I do 1, 2, 3 more, And 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm right, that should be. I'm going to leave that up there for glass as well, just in case. If I'm right, that should be enough to make. Oh man, my voice. To make the end things for the thing with the thing. Right. I was going to just go over here. I wanted to check. Right, that's okay. So this one here is full. This one here is things. I've got 6 in there at the moment, so I need to basically just top that off, and then we'll have 2 barrels worth of this going. Excuse my voice, it's just gone a little bit froggy, and by which I do not mean French. No, and behave myself. Yeah. Right, so that one had gone down, so we'll just sup that. If nothing else, I get to be inebriated, and we'll do that one. So yeah, as I say, it's just sometimes it's nice to just do something that requires no mental effort. I mean, today at work, we've got we have a system which records the stats and the usage and the availability of our computers in the university's computer rooms. About 3,000 computers. But we also have a whole load of computers we don't want to record and monitor, which are student based. And they are also in the system, and I'm having to basically remove them from, excuse me, fidgeting here, remove them from the system by basically putting the MAC addresses into the system so it ignores them. For those of you who don't know what a MAC address with, I'm waffling, don't worry about it. I'm sure most of you do. And, you know, it's a very, very tedious and boring task. 1 block of manulin. Make me a manulin hammerhead, please. Thank you very much. Put that in there. So sometimes it's just nice to do these things without any thoughts whatsoever about, you know, what's going to happen, what you need to do. Just switch off and just do something which requires no real thought, no effort. And yeah, filling in a ravine like that with water is just another such thing. You can just sit there and, you know, pass the time, just do something repetitive, clear your mind. It's almost like a meditation almost in some respects. Probably is meditation in some respects. But yeah, there are times when you have to do things that involve thinking, and equally both are fine. Right, that's getting... Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I was right. So it's 8 ingots worth, which is basically 4 blocks of obsidian per. So this is good. Right, I also need to get some of this. I don't know how much I'll need, because we are going to need to make a tough tool rod out of wood. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a little bit of wood left over. We'll save it. We don't need to save it, but we will. And we'll do another one. Not so worried about the speed on this. This is just literally going to be a thingy tool. A thingy tool. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm getting I know technical. But at least with this, we should be able to go and get plenty of slate quickly. We've got that. We don't really need it because we've got the thing. We obviously remember we built that one with a very specific need in mind. And there we go. So we'll pop you away. We'll get the ingot cast. We'll pop you there. We shall do some of that. While we're doing that, we'll make you. You are going to be like that with 1, 2, and that. That should be an obscene amount of thing. Its mining speed isn't particularly great, but it's got a very high durability. So that should last us a while. I've made myself a hammer. I can't believe it. I think that's the first one I've made in this. Well, it is the first one I've made in this season. So armed with that, I'm going to grab some water actually. We can go and get some more slate. So that's the next job on the thing. We're going to go caving for slate. I know that seems very strange, but short of running the quarry again, which I don't really want to do because it's going to give me far too much of everything else. The quickest thing to do is to go out, find a cave, dive down into it and get a whole load of slate. And I don't think we'll have to go far. Most of the caves around here have not been explored. There is definitely something going on down here. Down there. There's definitely a cave down here somewhere. Okay. Let me just oops. Pop that in there. Let's go and see if we can find this cave, because it'd be nice to light it up as well. I know they're not far away, I can hear them. Obviously, so can you. So you also know they're not far away. Hello. How are you, sir? What's that? You've been feeling better? Well, I understand. There's another one down there. Alright, oh yeah. So this version, there are versions of Tinker's Construct where if you, let me get the right thing on, if you right click with a digging tool, it will place a torch. This is not one of them. Ah, there we go, slate already, you see. But we'll keep on hunting down a little bit deeper, because while we're going we might as well see where these lead. I don't expect to find anything super duper exciting, he says, finding even more cave system. Oh, hi. How are you? But it will at least stop them making a god-awful noise underneath our base all the time. Right, that's that. Let's just follow this around this way, and we can... Actually, a surprisingly large... Go away. That's a ravine, isn't it? Alright, fair enough. Well, we can live with that. It will make finding what we're looking for a lot easier. Hi! Love these underground biomes, they really do. Wow. Alright. I shouldn't go... I should really stop about nowish, because I'm going to get myself lost if I'm not careful. Hello. How are you, sir? Yeah, I am going to get myself lost very quickly if I'm not careful. And when you consider the only thing I actually want is... Oh, hi. How are you? There's a lot of zombies down there. Come along then. Roll up, roll up. How are they all? Alright. I would not be surprised if there wasn't a spawn around here somewhere. Although, to be honest, it wouldn't need to be a spawner. Right, let's get what we came down here for. As much as caving is entertaining, there's nothing down here except for the items we want, which are here. And we'll do... this will just make that bit faster. Obviously, if we're not going to waste it on bits where we can pull out the goodness without having to use hammer durability. But that'll do me. Anyway, I'm going to grab myself some slate, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, we're back. We're out. It appears to be night time, although we should be okay because we are very, very well lit around here. So yeah, that's the thing. We got a reasonable amount of slate. That's all good. So we'll take that with us, and we are going to make a start on our new build area. We'll put that away. Just as soon as we've got ourselves fed, watered, and sorted ourselves out. Probably going to start with this one. I think we're going to have an entrance here, and we're going to go almost certainly with a similar kind of themes as this. We're going to use the dark woods, the clay stuff, and yeah, we're going to try and keep a theme running, I think, just because it will kind of tie everything together that little bit better. So yeah, let me grab some stuff. Back in a mo. Alright, my original plans were to bring this out a bit further. I've just realised that there's a slight issue with this. I don't want to move those. I could move them. I don't want to move them. So we're going to just bring everything back one. Just these. We're not going to go mad. And where are you? Ironwood. Hup. 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 And there. Sticking with the 4 tall theme. Hopefully this won't catch fire now. And yeah, this is Murray Pine. It's obviously a nice darkish wood, but it's a different dark to that, which is my my fervent desire. That's what I want. I want it to be different. However, we will go with a different. Yeah, I suppose that one. That actually might work. Yeah, let's try that. So from there we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and same again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think this will work reasonably well. I don't know whether to do that. I suppose we should. 2, 3, 4. We may need some more of this. 2, 3, 4. But we'll get there. Hey. 2, 3. And we'll have another build, and maybe get one of those small ones done this episode. But if not, you know, there's plenty of opportunities to get these done. Did I go one too high there? I've got a sneaking suspicion I did. Yes. Oh well, doesn't matter. Right, so we've got an overall structure going. We need to think about the bottom floor, the top floor. We need to get these going as well. Probably going with that. So again, same kind of idea. Gonna grab some of that. Gonna grab some of that. This is going to come down here and go 1, 2, 1, and then we'll take these out, and everything will be good. Theory. Yeah, back in a moment. Alright, ground floor walls done. We need to do the upstairs walls. They are going to be the clay wall again. We have a look at that. So we've got some clay wall. We don't have a huge amount, but that's simple enough. It's planks and clay. So we should have a reasonable amount of clay, which we can make more of, and we should have a very good amount of planks. Let's just take some oak, do that. That should go. This will wipe us out of clay, of course. Let me just keep a little bit of that back. That is more than adequate. Now we're going to want to do some of this, so I am going to want some more planks anyway, and we'll put you back. There's always clay. Clay isn't hard to find, but yeah, we need to decide what we're doing on the top floor. This is an even, unfortunately this is an even pattern, so if I were to go for like with this, well, let me just check something out. If I were to put a few of those down with 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, I know that's 6, but wow, you get 5. I was expecting slightly more than that. That is certainly, and that's wrong anyway. Okay, we need to get back up there. No, yeah, that one. So if we were to take this and come across here and go with, oops, come on you, out. That. No. And then we do the same on this side, which should have it facing that way, yep. Then we get the old plane. And then we get the old one of these going again, like that. No, that's not right. Why is that not right? Let me just try it like that, and then no. This stuff is a pain in the backside to place, I'll tell you that much. See, that's the wrong way around. And yet if I come over here and do it, it will still be the wrong way around. And now I've lost a piece. That's still the wrong way around. There. I'm wondering whether those little grid lines are any indicator. Yeah, we can actually, no, we will get away with that. I'm going to need another one of those, but that will work, I think. No, it won't. But we can have a double window up there. Yeah, well, we will get away with that. It's just not getting away with it the way I would have liked to. Come on, let's get back up. Way. Oi. Stop it. Should have thought. Easily fixed. Get this out of the way. We'll just put a little space inside. Why is that not burning? Maybe I haven't got a huge amount of options when it comes to stairs because of the way I've done the bloody thing. I mean, we can go up like that. That would work. And we could have the stairwell actually come around here and up. Yeah, that might work. So you're going to have that. You're going to have that here, that there, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then all the way across like so. Well, that works, I think. Let's just run down and have a look, see what we think. Double window at the top with that going on. You know what? I am very tempted to try something. Let's do it with this though. 2, 3, 4. Actually, what we got? 1, 2. I need 3 more. Oh, and we'll keep that like that, and this will come in here and everything will be happy. Yay! Right. I wonder if we ever get sick of fish. I know I'd get sick of fish if I had to eat it all the time. Yes, you see? And then... no, that's not right. And you... oh, damn you. Damn you to heck. Well, you can see what I'm trying to do. I've just got to faff around with these damned things. These hoofers. And we should be good. Yeah, that works. So if we do something similar as around on these walls, then we'll get away with it, I think. Because these are 6, that's 6, that is... actually, no, this is 8. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one is 6, so 6 will go there. We'll do something fancy on these ones. Nothing fancy up there. Yeah, let me get that sorted. Back in a moment. Oh, well, we've got the roof on. We've got the walls. We just need to do the upstairs windows. They should be fairly straightforward. However, we do need to go and have a drink and empty our inventory of some stuff. And probably check how long I've been recording actually as well. But yeah, I'm happy enough with that. That's doing the job. We're starting to feel like a settlement. As I say, there's a few little hovels to do. I may do them on a stream sometime, although I'm not entirely sure. Might get away with a stream next week. I'm trying to think. This one. Well, I'm trying to even think when this episode is coming out. Let me double check. This is the 24th. So actually, possibly this week. Yeah, this week. See how we go. I'm not going to promise anything because I've had my, as at the time of recording I haven't, but my lad's been up visiting and at the time of release, and yeah, it's it tends to muck around with my recording schedule a little bit, so I tend to get a little bit behind. When I'm behind, I panic and want to get ahead. We are really coming round on that calendar. It's just a thing of mine. I don't like not having at least a week's worth of videos uploaded ahead of me. It causes issues. It causes some minor issues in that we can't always plan our things accordingly. But for the for the most part, all right, let me come in from the inside here, and I'm going to take you for starters, and we are going to ideally we probably should put a floor and a ceiling down. What have I got on us? I've got Murray pine, I've got ironwood. I will do ironwood floor, I think, in here. And we'll start off with yeah, straight, we'll go with that. These glowstone blocks that we take up will repurpose to go elsewhere. That's not a problem. And I mean, these builds are large, unless I decide to put an NPC in them. They're largely pointless. They're a vanity build almost in some respects. Let me go with let's go with that. I like that one. I do like this one. It's got a really nice broad plank to it. So if we were to come here and go to there, that's not going to work, is it? No, it's not going to work. That is really just is not going to work. We're going to have to come up with an alternative. I suspect what we're going to do is we will come from here up to here, and we'll get you, and we'll come like that, and then like that, and then if we hang on, like that, perhaps to there. Oops, undo. Then I need to place a block or two, I think. The only problem there is that window, it really does interfere with it, but there's no helping it, I don't think. Come up like this, we'll get some of you going here, some of you going there, you will do that. Yeah, we'll just have to, I mean, I could do that, but oh, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. You know what? I'm not too worried. If you're anything like me, oh crap. If you're anything like me, you have a tendency of overly worrying about things. And you can always come back and redo. I mean, it's Minecraft, for crying out loud. It's not like we're working in, you know, tablets of stone. Maybe I'll manage to avoid doing that this next time. There we go. By going around the other way. That's the secret to this. But yeah, you know, it's not like we're setting what we have to do out in solid pieces. We can always come back and have a tweak. I can move that window. I can make that window a single window, for example. That's always possible, which may be the solution we go with. But right now, that one needs to come out. That gives us that. Let me just take those, turn that off. That window does definitely need to come out. So what we shall do is we'll grab that and that. We'll take them from the inside. And we shall place it, where are we? Here. That solves that problem. Well, it doesn't solve that problem. We also need to take that and that. We'll come back and grab that in a moment, sort that out in a moment. What we want to do then is we can place you there and you there. Duplicate that. To go in there. We've only got that one that's a double, and these two that are doubles, so and then we'll duplicate the one down, one of the singles from downstairs, and yeah, that will fix that particular issue. Still not perfect, but it'll do me. Right. Yeah, so let me sort out this law. Oh, damn it. Undo. Connected material. Bang, 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 bang. Just take all of this out and the world will be, if not good and happy, at least somewhat happy. Have I got any? Please tell me I kept some of that. I did. Good. Yeah. So we should be able to fix this up fairly easily with these bits and then replace the missing bits. Right, let me just finish this off. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, and there you go. I think that is probably enough. I could do the bit around the edge there, but to be honest, I don't think it's really necessary. We've got the look we're looking for, and yeah, it's just a building. If we put a person in it, we will put a person in it, but as this stands, that may not be the screenshot yet. I'm getting a bit David Bailey on us now. That works. I did rejig the stairs. They've now got a little bit more to them. Yeah, no, I'll stick with the original. So yeah, hopefully with any amount of luck we will get a stream in this weekend, the weekend that this is out, and but if not, I will. Well, I'll put an announcement video up one way or the other, to be basically whatever it is, and we should. I want to take this off because it's ugly and it don't work. So, well, actually, it probably does work. It's just not practical to do because of the pathfinding of the Ancient Warfare NPCs. But yeah, no complaining. Right, I'll tell you what, they can find the way to the bloody food though. On that note, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.